Guys, what's the plan here? What are we doing?
I want to take a look at my book I found.
I will say you're not going to be able to, like, it's so loud with, like, music and rustling and stuff. You're going to have to go to another room in order to, like, be able to focus and even, like, read it.
We could lock ourselves in storage.
We can go back into the storage. I mean, would we be able to head in there, like, without drawing much attention to ourselves?
Yeah, I mean, some people are going to go to the restroom and stuff, so it's not like no one's flowing that way.
Yeah, that's what I think we should do.
Sure.
Should we go to the weapons room?
One thing at a time.
So as you guys enter that little hallway, you actually see the big boar tusk mask guy, like, looking around the storage room door and, like, looking around the hall, and he's like quietly cursing to himself.
So he's looking for those keys.
So yeah, that's what you guys are seeing. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna keep walking inconspicuously and walk straight to the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, the bathroom's before the storage room, so he won't pay attention to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we would all.
I just didn't want it to look like I walked in, then saw him and was like, "Oh, nope, don't want to go that way."
Right. Exactly.
Oh, what's the bathroom like?
It looks like the most generic public bathroom. Like, this is a cave. This room has white square tiles in it and, like, normal stalls with gaps in the stalls that are way too wide, like inch-wide gaps.
And little fans for your hand.
Like, it is. It's not.
No.
if you're rinsing and you look up, you will be looking at someone in a stall. Like, there's no way around it. It looks like it was designed to do that.
Yeah.
Honestly. And there is one hand dryer, but it is out of order, unfortunately. And there is a single towel that is damp at this point because it looks like everyone's been drying their hands with the one towel.
Everyone's used.
Theodore absolutely looks horrified, but you can't see it because of his mask.
The floor is wet.
I'm going to walk in. I'm going to walk in, do my business, and then walk out. And
Theodore snaps open his briefcase and puts tiny little booties over his feet.
I'm going to look when I get back out into the hallway. I'm going to look at the boar mask guy who's frantically looking around and be like, "Hey, are you okay, man? What's up? You look freaked out. Is everything all right?"
Oh, hey man, everything's fine. That was cool. You almost won that game. You don't even have to worry about it. It's fine, man. I'm doing fine. You don't gotta worry about me. It's
Whoa,
fine.
man! Hey!
I'm okay.
What's going on?
Can you keep a secret?
Brother, I can keep any secret you need.
And he, like, whispers over you. I lost the keys. I thought I gave it to Gabe, but he's like...
I met Gabe. He was a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's my sponsor.
I think he's mine too.
No.
I'm not really sure how that conversation left off. He might be my sponsor too. I'm not sure.
Oh, dude, if you ever need explanations, Gabe is your man. He's so good at explaining the system.
Of course he is.
No one knows it better than him. But
God.
that's why I'm so sure. Like,
Sweet Gabe.
I must have made a mistake somehow. I thought I gave him the keys, but then he said I didn't, and then he yelled at me. So
You seem like you're overworked, my friend. You need to take it easy. Take a chill. Take a chill pill. Pill that chill down your grill.
roll persuasion.
Persuasion for what? I'm just trying to, like, calm him down. I guess persuasion to, like,
yeah.
calm him down,
Yeah. See if you can soothe this stressed out boy.
Yeah.
Chill that pill down his grill.
Well, that's a 19 plus 2, 21.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
You
That
see
pill's chilling down his grill.
shoulders like slouch, and he just kind of listens to your words like, "You're so right, man."
What's your name? What's your name, friend?
Sam.
Smart.
Sam?
Yeah.
Sam,
He's still very
seem like-
quiet.
you seem like good people, Sam. You're just a little overworked. You're just a little stressed out. And that's okay. We get stressed out sometimes, you know? That's all right. That's what makes us human. Or, I'm an elf. I'm not a human. That's what makes us people.
Listen, I know it's not Hug It Out one Mondays, but
Nah, brother, bring it in.
These are great.
Bring it
here.
in.
he like he just starts like rubbing your back. He's like, thank you, man. I needed it so much. You're such a cool guy. Everyone here is so nice, but sometimes I just feel like I'm like a pretender. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like I can't live up to the expectations. Like I really should have more than one person in charge of all this.
They've only got one person in charge of.
We had like 2 other guys, but they just kind of said they don't want to anymore, and I'm not very confrontational, so I just haven't told anybody.
Well, me and my 2 buddies you just joined. Like, we can help you out. You seem overworked. If there's some like something you need to do and you just don't want to have to do it all by yourself, like we could help you out.
Oh my god, that would be so good. I need to find like a key ring with like 100 keys, man. I don't know where it is. But if you find it, just bring it to me and I will be like forever in your debt.
Sounds good. I got you. And I'll walk away.
And he goes back
to the other 2.
He goes back to searching. He's searching in the hall right now, so he may move to search somewhere else. You can hear the very loud music, and then it periodically stops, and you hear a bunch of like chairs, like
and like, ah.
So guys, I've double befriended the boar mask guy. His name's Sam, and we're pretty chill. I told him that the 3 of us could potentially, help him out with stuff if something comes up. So I think we're on pretty good terms. He thinks Gabe lost the keys or something. We're in a pretty good spot.
See that?
Jomathan, you are really
Excellent
surprising
news.
me right now.
So-
You are doing such a great job.
Look, man, I'm all about relationships.
I'm a girl.
Well,
Hey,
man,
everyone's a
and
man,
the you're also. Are you a human?
Yeah.
Okay. Man is more of like a, hey man, kind of,
human? Hey, human.
like don't have a cow man.
human.
Okay.
I'm
This
sorry.
is all
I
great.
apologize.
It's okay.
This is all great and all. Loving you. I must admit, you have surprised me. I can't stand when you do that thing where you almost remember or know what we're talking about. Like if I was like, oh, I'm sailing, you were like, oh, I said that.
I'm
and I don't
glossy.
Even have
Like
Well, you don't
yeah,
know
hardly
you
listening.
guys are all wearing masks. Or did you take off your
fair,
mask?
fair.
that face right there. When you make that face and you say something really stupid following the last thing you heard, that irks me. But you've proven yourself a lot.
So, what's the plan? What are we doing?
I feel like we gotta talk to that fucking phony, but he's playing musical chairs.
Was he leading musical chairs, or did he go
I'm
back?
doing Bond's voice. I'm so sorry.
The Grand Master is like he's like on the magical mic, so to speak,
Oh,
like
God.
like stopping the music and stuff, and being an announcer kind of thing. Like you hear his booming voice going wild, just like he was for the Scissors game.
Oh my God.
But just like there goes.
So
And he seems to know everyone's name, which is impressive.
Weren't we reading your book?
Oh yeah,
I don't know about
we
your
haven't
book,
read
but
it. We
what
haven't taken a look at the book yet.
Are you doing it out in the open?
Let's look at the book.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really want to read it out in the open.
let's go find a corner.
What was our mission?
I think we're trying.
We have to stop them from doing what they're currently doing.
I mean,
Like-
just minus the killing part.
But
No,
like,
no, no.
How do we?
The killing was optional.
How do we stop them from, like, being an evil cult?
Well, I mean,
Like-
they all seem, if I'm being just brutally honest, minus the whole sacrificing thing, they all seem like they're just here for a good time.
That's fair.
What if we told them? I don't know.
What if we just asked them not to kill them?
What if we took naps instead?
I don't know. I mean,
This is a quandary because, like, my murder hobo is really screaming to just hit things, but I shouldn't because that is boring.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I should mention, and you guys already know this because you've been in the thing. There's at least like 50 cultists plus.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
total.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. We've all just gained our powers, and there's 50 motherfuckers here. I don't think we're getting out of here alive if we do this the incorrect way. So, I mean...
No, not... Yeah, strategic killing, not just mass murder.
Is there something, like, that sets the leader's, like, mask or look apart from everyone else?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I should have described it earlier. It is a gold skull that looks exactly like the entrance. And in all the holes, like the eyes and stuff, there's actually, like, rubies and gems in them. So it's actually, you can't even like see his eyes, so it's kind of unclear how he's even seeing out of it. Yeah, he seems to, like, when he speaks, all of the words he says seems to boom. And then he also has all these other little powers you've seen. So he seems like he's a pretty powerful caster. Just based on your brief interactions with him.
Yeah.
Because he's doing a lot of these very cool spells, like kind of just like as special effects basically for this ceremony.
Can I go, like, take a look down the pit?
Yeah. Well, it's up on the stage, so you'd have to go up next to, like, the Grand
Oh,
Master.
it's on the stage? Gotcha.
Yeah. Like, the stage is built around this pit with the unconscious woman, like, tied up right in front of the pit.
I think we somehow cause a commotion that stops the proceedings, makes the guy have to go rethink some things in the office, and then we get him alone, and mayhaps there we try something. Whether or not we can talk him out of the tradition they've been continuing to do is yet to be seen. But if we get him alone, that's a lot better than maybe 50 cultists, even if he's powerful.
Fair.
I love that you guys keep forgetting to read the book.
Well,
No, we were talking about reading the book but we were just discussing...
We were talking about it, but we were worried about reading it out in the open. But you said it was a mass-produced book.
Well, there was just copies. I mean, those copies haven't been used in a while. Y'all were on the stage, so there was a copy. Like, that's what was on the podium, was a copy, but it was like a pristine copy.
Let's go ahead and go out to where a bunch of people aren't and take a look in the book.
It's in the book.
Okay.
Reading
so
Infernal.
Are y'all just like out in the hallway?
No, like I think kind
Like
of
in a corner.
in the main room,
Like in a corner.
just like off, like in our own little group, you know.
If y'all are in the room, it's going to be blaringly loud and like there's flashing lights and everything because like there's the huge musical chairs going on.
Yeah.
So like reading, like getting any kind of information, you'll be rolling at disadvantage just because it'll be so hard to focus.
What about the line where the food was?
That room is actually basically empty. Every now and again, you get stragglers like wandering.
Let's go in there and read.
Yeah, there's a few people wandering around, but it's pretty
that's
quiet.
fine. I'm just gonna continue pretending like, you know, not doing anything I'm not supposed to.
You
that's where
pull
I'm
out the book and start reading.
What do I roll?
Just roll a straight intelligence check to see like just how quickly you can gain knowledge.
All right. That's an 8.
Oh no.
Nice.
If that's not surprising.
Could one of us?
We can't.
No, you can't speak Infernal.
Correct.
So you read, and the only thing you can figure out is you just kind of vaguely understand that this is like, even though it's called the origins of Ugbalef, it's actually mostly talking about like the origins of this cult itself.
Yeah.
And like how Ugbalef called out to them and stuff, but you didn't get very far, like, other than understanding the general premise of the book.
Yeah. So it seems like this book might have been like potential. Is there an author name or anything?
The Arthur, it says by, and it says UB.
UB. So I mean, I could totally be off base. I'm not really getting a whole lot from this, but it seems kind of like this book is more about this cult rather than actually Udbalef himself. So if I had to guess, UB is probably whoever started this cult.
Do you mind if I look at that book?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take the book, and I will cast at second level comprehend languages.
Okay.
Oh.
And I will, and I think that's for the duration. So for 1 hour, I can understand any spoken language, and I can also understand any written language that I can see, but I must be touching the surface. So
There you
I
go.
will try to crack this book open.
Yeah, do a little better than I did.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, totally.
So straight intelligence check.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let us do this, please, dear God.
God, I hope you guys don't learn anything.
Well, that's better than an 8. It's a 12.
Really had to stick it to Tyler. That's better than
So, the only thing you really pick up that he didn't is you pick up a little bit more of the structure. So there's an annual like voting process on who the Grand Master is.
Do we know when that is?
Interesting.
It's next month actually.
Fuck, okay.
So it's at the next sacrifice, not this one. Now that you're thinking about it, whenever you looked in that storage room, there were actually like rolled up like campaign flyers for the current Grand Master.
Okay.
But you didn't realize that what it was, but in hindsight, that's what it was. And then like, other than that, you just kind of get like the basic concept that like most of the rituals are free form. The only one that's like really set in stone is that every month on the 3/4 moon, they have to sacrifice an innocent.
Okay.
But it isn't ever actually clarified why, or it doesn't seem like it's clarified why. It just seems like this history kind of seems to start with the presumption that they sacrifice without really an explanation as to why.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So guys, hear me out. So what I'm understanding is on every 3/4 moon, they have to make a sacrifice, and that's like the only thing that is actually set in stone. So what if we somehow convinced the Grand Master that there's been a mistake, and it's not actually the 3/4 moon; it's actually like the half moon.
But that's not gonna. I hear what you're saying, but the thing is, if we just tell him to do it later, that doesn't solve the problem.
Why not we make him question why? Because nothing of what we've gleaned here says why they need to sacrifice something. So what happens if they don't?
This is true. This is true.
If we wait past their time, like if we somehow stall them past the hour mark, and they don't make the sacrifice, we can prove to them it doesn't do anything one way or the other.
That does actually sound pretty good. I mean,
because if it's supposed to be at this specific time when this specific thing is at its peak, if we just miss it by a few minutes.
I feel like we are lacking key information as to why they do the sacrifice, because I think you're right that that's a good idea. I think it would be helpful if we found out why, like what they're keeping at bay.
yeah.
You know?
Do you think
Are they keeping something at bay by doing this?
Well, but I
Because
mean,
if
you
it's
do a
the Lord and
sacrifice
Well,
to.
But the sacrifice is to the terrible one. He doesn't want that. So if nothing happens, nothing will happen. Is what I've presumed here.
Yeah.
And if we show them, look, he's not happy, sad, anything. Nothing has happened. Why have you been doing this? Doesn't it seem foolish? Maybe we do something different to see if that would appease him. Like, I don't know, starting off with not sacrificing a person.
would it help if we go back
Maybe
and
just getting more members to worship, because that was his thing. He wants these guys to still worship him if they can
I think
be
so.
resolved, but
D-
If we change it to just recruit more people, just spread the word and spread the love. Arts and crafts are really cool.
they've got
people might, I guess, this specific petri dish of people really are jazzed about musical chairs. Maybe they could find more like-minded
and Boulder Parchment Shears. I mean, that was wild.
That is true. That one is
wild.
more universal.
Yeah.
I feel like they should start with that one all the
I mean,
time, and definitely don't tell them about the musical chairs. And maybe they'll be hyped still because it's the
maybe
fun
they'll
of it.
have a tournament arc. I don't know.
I'll try and what if we we're thinking too broadly. I think we delay the sacrifice, proving to them that nothing happened, good or bad, and then we go from there and ask them why. Like, hey, real quick, why? You see, nothing's happened, and nothing good has happened before. Why?
So how do you expect to just stop the sacrifice without them like
right at the zenith
making
of
sure
things,
it happens?
Right at the zenith of things, one of us could cause a ruckus, cause some sort of a disturbance near like the storage room. We have all these keys. We could set off some weapon in the weapons locker and then
That
freak
is a great
out.
idea.
Well, we have to get in there without our old friend Sam. Let's go have a chat with Sam, and maybe we can convince him to search elsewhere.
Back by the stage.
I heard Gabe Brad. Ooh, let me lead this one.
Okay.
Let me lead this one.
All right, you guys.
And I'm gonna go running I'm gonna walk casually through the crowd of people doing everything, but as soon as I get to the hall, I want to kind of run panicked up to Sam and be like, I heard Gabe bragging with a couple of his cronies about having the keys out near the buffet area.
Good to talk to you, Bon.
Well, I was talking. I was mostly. Yeah, my bad. I hadn't done this yet, but that's basically the gist of like the idea, right?
No, yeah.
Like, run up, give him some bullshit, get him to run away from here. We sneak into the weapons room.
So I like
set
it.
off a weapon.
Let me walk into the restroom since that's shorter, and then whenever he runs past, I'll jump out. Is the weapons room? You said the weapons room is just like right there as well.
Yeah, it's at the end of the hall, and like there's the bathroom, the storage room, and then at the end of the hall there's this like giant safe door weapons room.
I want to check my watch real quick to see how much time we have to see if we want to delay this plan, because it was in an hour.
Yeah,
it's how long is it roughly?
You
been
guys
since
reading? I'll say it was like 30 minutes or so. So you've got
Okay, so we got about like 30
minutes
give or
before
take.
the sacrifice ceremony starts. You don't know how long, and you don't know if people will notice you're not there. Probably, considering you guys are sitting in the front.
Oh shit, you're right. Well, if we could just get you stay in the bathroom, Jomathan. We do the whole go back to the seats plan thing. You set something off in the weapons room, come running out of the bathroom like, man, I was blowing it up in there. Ha ha ha. You know?
Yes, let's do it. So you do your thing. So I go ahead and I go into the bathroom and sit and wait.
I would like to. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna save the spell slot. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna just try with my gumption of persuasion.
But before he does that, I'll tap him
And
with a guidance.
Oh,
All right.
hell yeah!
Yeah,
I'll take it.
warlocks haven't been using spells this entire time.
I used one, and I only have one left.
So what are you telling to Sam exactly?
I was gonna run up. Hey Sam, I saw Gabe snickering with a couple of his cronies, bragging about how he swindled those keys off you, saying that they were gonna bring a couple of booze back to the old the kiosk outside where the newbies get stuff and get Isaac drunk.
Roll deception.
Okay. All right. Ooh, that's great. But I'm also going to roll this d4 to make it even greater. That's 17. You said deception?
Yep.
17 plus 6.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Because I rolled a 4.
He's gonna. Oh, that's a violation. He's not supposed to do that. And he takes off to go find Gabe.
Outside where the newbies' clothes are, out there.
Yeah, he's gonna go chase Gabe, or he's gonna go try to find Gabe outside because I think you told him that he was going to get drunk.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yes, out by the kiosk.
So-
He was going to get Isaac drunk by the kiosk.
And he was like, "Thanks, man. I really appreciate you new guys."
of
We're
course,
always
of
here for
course.
you.
And then as he's doing that, I want to kind of mockingly be like following behind him, and then just kind of knock on the bathroom door, and then we go back to the seats.
So I'm gonna come out and well, not run. I'm gonna try to walk up to the weapons door. Now, is the weapons door visible from where we were?
Yes, everything in the hallway can see that weapons door.
Here's what I'm gonna do, and I think this logic tracks for me. I'm going to once again. I'm gonna get are all three of us at the door right now?
No, they said they were
two of
going
you?
back to their seat.
Y'all are going to your seats?
I thought we were, or just back to mingle because he said we still have 30 minutes, so you still have plenty of time.
Okay.
But
But before we split up, I'll tap you with a guidance.
Okay.
Boom,
Then
perfect,
I'm going to sneak up to the door. I'm going to get up close to it and kind of crouch down. And I'm once again going to cast Minor Illusion to basically try to mimic the door just on the other side of me. So if you're not, if you're not like super investigating what's happening, you might just assume that they're seeing the door. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, that's actually very smart.
Thank you.
Because
I have a lot of keys I got to
That
try.
is the
I
best
have
plan
no
that Alande
idea.
has ever done.
I would like to imagine it will take you 30 minutes.
Yeah, I've got like 100 keys, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Well, do remember he did say there are a few keys on the thing that look specifically like they're more used or like go to specific doors
there's a
than
few
just
unique keys and then a lot of generic looking
yeah.
keys.
That's the word.
Well, I will start with unique keys, but I'm gonna basically just sit there, try to try out keys. Should I
So,
roll for that? I assume.
You're going to roll a percentile die.
Oh, God.
The closer
Oh.
you get to the number, the less time it'll take.
Oh,
if you
God.
get too far away, you might run out of time.
Oh, shit.
So this isn't something I can use guidance for.
Damn.
36.
Fuck you. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I mean, no,
My
I'm
nu-
not kidding.
My number was 33.
Oh,
which
my
means-
God.
Really?
That's fucking
Hell
great.
Holy
yes.
shit.
It's because I'm making a good plan.
So you literally, you're preparing for this to take forever, and you just start trying keys. The second fucking key it unlocks.
Oh, my God.
And also, it was one of the generic keys that there's 50 of.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Fuck.
Hey, your boy.
And so
Hell
you
yeah, dude. We love
you
to hear
crack it open, and it unlocks with a loud clong.
Okay.
It's loud for you, but because of the music,
Yeah.
iffy on whether or not anyone heard it. But the door is unlocked. You can go in.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in and see what I see.
All right, there's a pitfall trap. You're dead.
Oh,
No,
God.
Oh no.
Should
Always
I
check
do
for
an
traps.
investigation?
No, so you come into this weapons locker, and it's filled with just bows, arrows, armor, crossbows, no magical items or anything, but
Okay.
just a lot of equipment. You haven't seen anyone so far who's even unless they have armor and stuff hidden under their robes. No one's visibly armed or anything here.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean it's just a storage room of weapons. What do you want to do?
So there's nothing super
Listen, if
interesting.
you want to know anything more, bitch, you got to roll.
Okay, yeah. I'll roll investigate, I guess.
Yeah, that's just what you can see just coming into this room.
Yeah.
It's a room filled with armor and weapons.
I hear
I
you.
do want to try to stay within 120 feet if we can. If it's not obvious that we're... if we're in that food room...
We can linger around the door, not necessarily in that hall or whatever.
If we're by the food room, is that within 120 feet?
That would be too far.
That'd be too far? Okay.
The food room would be too far.
Okay.
You could probably be in the main room and be within 120.
Okay, gotcha, cool.
But it's
I
extremely
rolled-
loud in that main room.
I rolled an 11. Not very good.
Nope, you don't find anything. Nothing
Cool.
special. It just seems like an armament.
I'm gonna...
So we haven't seen people that were armed.
And I do want to mention there's not bombs or anything in there. There's nothing
Yeah.
in here particularly explosive that you can see.
Is it a lot of bows and arrows and
Oh yeah, it looks like a small army's armament room. It
Okay.
looks like there's enough bows and arrows and everything to arm every single person in this cult. They're just not using them right now.
I don't know if this is a stupid thing or not, but I kind of want to just like spend a minute and like break shit. I just feel like it might be beneficial if everyone's not armed already. And I mean, I am somewhat armed, and I kind of just want to like break arrows, break bows.
Yeah.
There's leather armor, there's bows and arrows, there's crossbows, then there is chainmail armor, and then like standard swords and our standard long sword, short sword, daggers. What are you doing to destroy all this?
So
Can I send a message really quick?
Oh, can you send me a message?
Yeah, can I send you a message? Just, I'm assuming it's been a couple minutes.
Wait.
Yeah, sure.
How?
I have message as a cantrip.
Oh, okay. That was
No, I send somebody. No, so I'm a cast.
fucking send a telegraph. Like someone comes and dances in front of the stairway.
So we're kind of in the main room, so it's kind of loud in there. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna cast message, and I'm just gonna check in on Jomathan. Jomathan, just wanted to check in on you. How's it going?
Does he just hear you smashing bows and shit with your?
What
are you using?
No,
like
I've actually got a plan.
Let's see, and can reply in a whisper that only I can hear. Yeah, so you can reply.
There's not much in here, but I've got an idea. I just need you to, in, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, just try to help me make sure the hallway's clear.
Okay. What's your plan?
Let's just. I'm just gonna roll with it.
Okay. All right.
The user you have dialed is no longer connected to.
My eardrum like explodes.
It always does when that thing goes. So here's what I want to do.
Oh god.
I told Zildy 4 or 5 minutes, make sure the hallway is clear. I want to try to stack as much of the stuff that's in this room into a pile as possible.
Oh.
And I'm gonna cast
in 5 minutes.
Yeah, as much as I can.
Okay.
I recognize it's
what is your
a lot of
starting
stuff in here.
Basically, I'll say you'll be able to get like 3 different items you'll be able to put into a pile. Like all of those items, but like.
Yeah.
So what do you want to destroy from that list I gave you?
Well, I'm going to. So bows and crossbows definitely, and I could even potentially like I say a pile, just like in one like area.
Yeah, like that. That's what I'm saying. You'll be able to group up stuff to where you could get 3 in 5 minutes.
I want flammable shit. So bows, crossbows,
and
those kinds of
armor?
things. Yeah, maybe leather armor.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So this says, as you hold your hands with your thumbs touching your fingers and your fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingers. Each creature, whatever is not relevant. The fire ignites any flammable objects in that area that aren't being worn or carried. And I also am very aware that fires do have a tendency to spread. Mm-hmm. And I am also aware that that could create a potential diversion that might be beneficial to us. So I'm going to start a fire in that 5 minutes and peace out when hopefully Zildy has helped make sure that the hallway was clear.
Are you leaving the safe door open or are you closing it?
The weapons room door?
Yes.
Oh, I'm closing it.
You're closing it?
Uh-huh. I don't want anyone to know that there's a fire in there. I want it to build and become a problem.
Okay. So...
Yeah, I'm just going to strut out, come back out into the main room, and give my friends a thumbs up.
Okay.
We don't know any of this is happening either.
So, after you walk out, no one notices anything. A few minutes go by. 15 minutes from sacrifice time. The winner of musical chairs is declared. It was Debbie Scissors. Won again.
Oh, fuck Debbie Scissors.
That's their name.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
Debbie Scissors.
Debbie Scissors.
Dude.
And the crowd is just fucking losing it. Like
Is the Beans guy back?
the dude who like had his chest painted with scissors has given Debbie a marker and she is signing his belly.
I thought you were about to say he's scribbled over the scissors and has drawn a chair.
No, she is signing his belly.
Oh my god.
And
Yes.
she's like, she was kind of confused earlier, but she is really into this now. Like, she is all about it. She is clearly a little drunk, as is just everyone. That's all that happens. After that, everyone's just kind of chilling, just kind of mingling, calming things down, kind of taking their seats, getting ready for the sacrifice. Is there anything you guys want to do before the sacrifice?
So I would assume
I will tell the other two
Yeah, I would
what I
assume we
did.
would have talked about it. Do we think it would have been better to leave the door open, even if just a little bit?
I mean, not necessarily. I
mean-
would think the door would also catch fire eventually.
Wasn't it a metal door?
Was it a metal door?
It was a giant metal safe door.
Oh, that's why you said safe at the end there.
Yeah, because it was a massive, like, safe-looking door.
So
And there,
I thought the storage was the safe door.
no,
the
the storage
weapons
was just a door.
Yeah,
I did get the two
I was also
twisted
confused.
as well.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I genuinely
knowing it was a
did
metal
think it
door,
was
I
safe.
would not have closed it.
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
I
if
only
we
said
would
that
know.
because I got the two confused. Then
I literally and that's a genuine because I also was confused by that. That's why I asked the question. I wasn't just
okay.
Yes.
I was wondering because I was like, you're in a cave, so if you just close a metal door, the fire's going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah,
and
that's
just
what I was
go
like.
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand now
Yeah.
because I misunderstood, and you had said that, and
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, yeah, I'll just close it;
Yeah.
it'll burn up the door. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I
we're
was
gonna,
confused.
We're going to
Yes.
pretend. Okay. So you left the door at least a little open so the fire doesn't just go
Yeah.
out.
My character would not have made that mistake knowing that it was a metal door.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's what I was like. I don't know, but
Well, fair.
yeah.
Okay. So then I'll say after a few minutes, someone goes to the bathroom like 5 minutes before the ceremony is supposed to start.
Okay.
And they come running back into the thing. They're, fire! 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 And everyone's like, fire!
Fire.
And then there's like a little bit of smoke coming out from the hallway, and like people start like, it's just like, and the Grandmaster's like, everyone, calm down, casters, put out the fire, and find Sam.
Oh, poor Sam.
Oh no.
Sam is still outside, or at least he's not here.
Uh-huh.
So you see a bunch of casters
Can I
like run into the hall.
Hey, could I run out the door after hearing the big guy yell "Find Sam"? I want to like try and bump into Sam before anybody else.
If you go outside, it's the two guards are still just chilling outside, and it's quiet. You don't immediately see Sam outside.
I'm gonna run down towards the
kiosk.
the area that I sent Sam to go.
Yep. Okay. He's over there like banging on the glass, like
Yeah.
shouting at.
I just want to grab him by his shoulder, and with my last spell slot,
Oh.
I would like to cast Suggestion on
gosh.
Sam.
Okay.
Hey man, I'm pretty sure Gabe set you up. They're looking for you. I'd suggest running.
You can't see his expression through his mask, but he just.
I was being
stands there.
100% honest,
Yeah.
but I'm also casting the spell.
He just stands there quiet. I mean, you were entirely lying because Gabe didn't do a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
No, I know. No, I was being honest about them looking for him. I wasn't being
I guess
honest about the
that's true. It was
Yeah.
a partial honest.
It's-
So he looks at you and just goes quiet and is like, oh, is it? What did I do wrong?
No time for that right now, my good friend. I'm gonna need you to skedaddle if you could.
Will you clear my name?
Absolutely.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and is like, you've been a good friend to me since you showed up. and he gives you a big hug.
Oh,
Just a big
Yep,
bear
I,
hug.
I embrace him back and I just slap him on his ass. You gotta go now.
And he
Can
runs
confirm
off into
Sam
the forest.
Sam hugs are the best.
oh, God.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm gonna run back inside to.
I
the
would
group
die
and
for
I'm gonna be like,
Sam.
And Isaac's just like, what the fuck's going on?
No, don't worry about it, man. Just a uniform mishap. I spilled Swedish meatballs. It's fine. I'm running back inside though.
Not my job. And goes back to sleep.
So what are the casters
So
doing?
I want to come up to you.
Well,
So the
while you would
casters-
run away, what was
Yeah.
happening?
Oh, true.
So they were running into the safe room. They threw it open and they started casting Create Water above the fire to
Oh,
put it out.
God. Okay.
Okay.
So they're just rapidly trying to they're creating water.
Is
to
it
put
is
the
it
fire
pretty
out.
stoked up? Like is it a big fire?
It's-
Well, I
it's-
mean,
Like how much-
it's
you
a
said
bonfire
there was only
in
like
there, yeah.
5 minutes till the thing, so
Yeah.
it must have
Yeah.
been going for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that whole pile of leather and bows and arrows, and it's spread to the arrows. Some of like the metal like armor and stuff is in it, but because it's metal, it's not getting
Yeah.
very damaged at all. But like, it's a huge like the whole safe room is basically on fire now.
Cool.
What is your passive perception? Or who's all in that safe room? Obviously not Theodore.
Yeah.
Wait, in the safe room?
Well, yeah, like looking into the safe room at the fire. Was anyone in the safe room or by the safe room?
None of us. We all went into the main
Yeah,
room.
we were all by the main room.
Oh, how'd you know what I thought you just asked me what the guys were doing. How would you know what the casters were doing if you didn't go
Oh,
look?
got you.
Oh well,
Yeah.
I mean, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like all the casters ran in. I guess like we would. I mean, I'm sure a crowd
yeah.
formed like
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to see
Yeah,
what's
that's
going
fair.
on.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we followed the crowd, kind of like trying to like inconspicuously be like, "Oh, what's going on?" Ooh.
Okay. Roll. Both of you roll a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 19 plus something.
Oh, thank God. Ooh, I got an 18.
Yeah, it's a
You-
22.
You both notice that there is a section of wall in the back of that room that the shadows of the fire are not showing up on. Like it's this weird square of wall where like there aren't flaming, like the flames, the shadows of the flame aren't on it for some reason. But other than
Interesting.
that, it looks exactly like the rest of the wall.
I take note of that and, carry on with, kind of blending into the crowd right now.
Okay.
Knowing that the ceremony is moving on in like 3 minutes, assuming they get this under control.
Does it look like they would be able to put the fire out in time for the... Like, just
Oh
estimating.
no, the ceremony is definitely delayed now.
Delayed? Okay,
Like this
gotcha.
this is going to take at least a little while. I mean,
Okay.
you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
It'll take a bit
It'll take a bit, okay.
to put it out.
Would I have made it into the room yet?
Are you going? Well, are you going to go to the safe room?
No,
or
not
is
in the
everyone-
back. I would just be going. I wouldn't know they're in the
Yeah,
back.
you guys can
being
all be in
nosy.
the main room at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I would be coming into the main.
The
room.
main room, there is a lot of like chatter. People are trying to figure out what's going on. The Grand Master is like talking to. It looks like he's talking to. I mean, their robes don't seem different, but the way they're acting, they seem like they're kind of the pseudo like leaders of the group, and they're clearly all like discussing on stage and like looking over at the girl who still hasn't waken up, and they're just kind of like whispering to each other. So, what do you want to do? Everyone is extremely distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, God.
I got our boy Sam out of the picture.
Okay.
We could potentially make Gabe look like a big weenus if we plant the keys on him, if we are no longer needing them. But that's a big
That
if.
is a big if.
Yeah. I mean, that could potentially throw off this whole thing. I know we have a little bit of time here, but I mean, I think if we could find another way to delay this, I mean, even further, I mean, I think if we can get this to the next day, like even like I don't know, what do you guys think? Because delaying seems like the most peaceful, of the options.
Yes, I would agree, but it seems like they're trying to cook things up to get things maybe speeding along.
Well, that fire is going to be there for a minute. I don't
uh,
think they're doing anything until that fire is out. We have a little bit of time, but we do need to be quick about whatever we do next.
I don't see anything wrong with just waiting it out. If it's going to go past their sacrifice timer.
If only there was some kind of informational book you could look to see what might happen if a ritual is delayed. Perhaps
Let's look at
history
the
of
book.
cult.
I do have an hour on that, so do you think I would still be able to use that?
Yeah, because that would have maybe at the very least 30 minutes
Yeah.
ago, so you still have 30 minutes.
Let's take a look at the book again.
Can I give it another go?
Yeah, you can give it another go.
Okay.
Cast guidance
Yes, I
on
cast
yourself.
guidance on myself, please.
And me.
And you. We're guidance to boys. What's that, a plus
Yeah.
a D4?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and this is rolling for straight intelligence?
It's a 15, which is better.
It's better than
nice.
a 14. Or a 12, or whatever. Alright, so here we go. Oh, fuck me, dude. Well, I got a 12 again, so...
All right,
Well, I got a
consistent.
15.
So you guys are looking for more specific information this time. You guys are specifically looking for like sacrifice information,
Is there an
and
index?
it seems like, there's a table of context at the beginning and an index at the end.
Thank God.
It's a very well organized book.
Oh, wow.
But so you guys find out that the ceremony has to happen tonight. It always happens tonight. The reason they actually hold it at 10 is so that they have 2 hours of wiggle room before midnight, because it has to happen before midnight.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
never not, in 1,000 years of this cult running, it has never not happened before midnight of the 3/4 moon every month.
I mean, we just have to find a way to delay this another 2 hours, you know?
Yeah.
Would I have...
We're already running behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like 30 minutes past... like, how long are we past the time that they
So
were going
I'll
to start?
say it's like 10:20ish right now,
10:20.
and
Okay.
your one spell has now worn off.
Okay. Gotcha. So, all right.
Cool.
I mean, we've got to find another way. I don't know what we need to do, but we've got to delay this another way somehow.
I don't feel good about this, but I mean, do we need to do something with that lady up there?
I mean, I think she might be fine.
I mean, I don't
thoughts
know what we would do.
What if we sacrificed her early?
No, well, no.
Nah, I don't.
No.
I think it just has to be this day. The book, it basically
I
is
think
saying
anyone can do it.
that they build the extra time in just to make sure it happens on this day.
You tried praying to this guy,
I mean,
seeing what he could do.
we just talked to him a minute ago. You could try, I guess.
Try anything.
Go for it.
I want to try and contact him through prayer of some kind.
Okay. Roll a religion if you roll exceptionally well.
Can I give that a go?
Okay.
Can I guidance him? I'm sorry, I was reading.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll help. Please get a 4. I landed on my leg, so I won't count that, but that was a 4. Okay, that's not bad. That's a 3. It's 3 plus 16. In religion, that's a 1. So that's plus 4. That's a dirty 20, baby.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Okay. I will,
Oh.
oh, God, what was his voice? Hello?
It was kind of like that.
No, it wasn't that deep.
I think
Hello?
Yeah, he was kind of like a frantic, kind of
hello.
manic guy. He was
Yeah.
a little. He was a
How did you get my number? Who is this?
yo. Yes, this is Theodore. One of your newest worshippers. You know, the one you sent to stop the cult. To stop the cult.
The first time or this last time?
Yeah. No, this most recent one. Yeah, the most recent.
Oh, okay.
The 3.
How's it going?
The 3. I was the one with no shoes and the well-dressed suit.
Oh, you were the hippie guy. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, no, not him. Not even a little bit him.
Oh, okay.
The wide
briefcase.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What-
Yes.
What's
yes,
up, my main
briefcase.
man? How's it going? I haven't.
So
You stopped to sacrifice
we're
yet?
here. Shh. No, so we're here, right? We've caused a pretty big distraction, and we found a book talking about the sacrifice situation.
It's great. What?
Little problem.
Uh-huh.
We gotta do it. They have to do it at least before midnight.
They don't. All of that is nonsense. But okay, if you say so.
Oh, good. Okay. So it's bullshit. So if we fuck it up and stop, like maybe sacrifice it early or something, would that
Well, I mean,
would that be
it doesn't matter when
against whatever their fake rules?
I kind of sent you in there I kind of sent you in there to not sacrifice anyone.
Can I put you on? Can I put you? Hold on. Can I put you on hold for a second?
Yeah, you can put a guy on hold. That's totally
Just
fine.
real quick. All right. Hey, you fucks. None of the shit in the book is actually.
We knew that.
I think we knew that.
We knew that already, Theodore.
But what? I'm confused.
I
We
think
knew already
Why couldn't we
that
not just-
the sacrifice was bullshit. We're trying to convince them that it's bullshit. We
But I
knew
thought
it's bullshit.
there was some bad. No. But I thought the whole thing was there was something bad happening if they sacrificed it. Besides, this person just died. What's the bad thing that they're doing? Y'all said they were trying to stop something or prevent something or keep something.
Waits.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
God damn it! I hate this fucking. I hate
Never
this
mind.
fucking
Okay.
confusing ass religion.
Hello.
Yeah.
Your terribleness.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, yeah. Kind of don't need you anymore. We're just a little confused here, but everything's on track.
Okay, cool.
Don't
beans.
you worry.
That's fine. I got
Don't you
nothing
worry.
going on, so it's cool. Hey,
right.
after this, you want to hang out?
My people will have nightmares about your people, and I hang up. I don't hang up, but I stop. I just stop
That's
channeling
good.
the thoughts.
No, you hang up.
Oh God.
So how's he doing?
But no, so above game Kyle, I thought that we were worried that something was going to happen or not going to happen if they did or did not sacrifice this person.
we already knew that
They
book
think something
was
is
likely
going to
written
happen.
by the cult members.
Yeah, so
They think
And
it's
not-
if
important.
it's sacrificed in so my thoughts are if it's sacrificed in the wrong, not ritualistic way, like if we shoot her in the face and she doesn't fall down the endless
So-
pit and she's still just strung
No,
up there.
so we know that the sacrifice just has to happen today because Jeremy said that they do it at 10
the
so
pit
that there's a
doesn't-
buffer in case something
No, for
happens.
sure.
The only rule
But,
about
like,
the
the
ritual,
place
the only
and-
thing written in the whole book specifically about like what has to happen tonight is that an innocent person has to be sacrificed to Ood Belif tonight on the 3/4 moon.
It doesn't matter
What if
how
that
they.
person
It doesn't
was
matter how they
innocent?
die.
I was just about to say, what if one of us wasn't innocent?
That-
I'm a dirty old man.
That would go against the scripture. That would go against
Hey
the scripture.
guys, I've got a resurrection guy on retainer. What say you kill me in that pit? Push me in right now.
No.
So I do just want to point out for you guys, just because a non-innocent person dies, that just means that doesn't accomplish the ritual. They
yeah.
can still
Oh.
just kill someone. And also,
Oh.
very importantly, the book doesn't expressly mention this bottomless pit. It seems like they're just killing them using the bottomless pit.
Gotcha.
Like it
Like,
just says
they
an innocent person
die.
has to die in the name of in the name of Ood Beluf
Oh my God.
before the
I
end
am
of the
real.
I think
Okay.
I have
Please,
an
God,
idea.
take us home.
I think I have an idea. All right,
I believe in you.
hear me out. What
Okay.
if? What
I
if
don't.
we spread a rumor that
She's a big slut.
hey,
She's not innocent.
hey, she could be innocent.
She gambles on the weekends.
Don't slut shame this
Yes,
innocent
I
villager.
think we just say that like she's like murdered someone. We just found out.
What does innocent mean in this
all it
context?
says is innocent. It does not specify what that means.
What if we get her to say if we wake her up and get her to say a swear?
I can't wake her up.
Like, gosh darn it.
I can't tell you guys if it would work.
Okay, look,
If-
I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna pretty cash. I'm gonna is the leader guy still on the stage?
Yeah, he's still on the stage talking to a bunch of people. They're
I'm
not like
gonna-
focused on the unconscious lady.
I'm gonna pretend that I know. Is the unconscious lady wearing a mask as well?
No,
No,
she's just an
no.
unconscious villager.
Yeah. What if? All right, guys, hear me out. What if I cast message and I reach out to the Grand Master pretending to be blef, and I let him know, hey, by the way, that sacrifice, they're not innocent. So
Udbalev had already said that he had been trying to tell them that.
Yes, this dude's just a charlatan.
Yeah.
okay,
He's up to something
that's
else.
fair. You know, you did good. You did good.
I don't know. I think we've got to kill this guy.
But we can't just kill him.
I think we.
Right.
Hear me out.
He's an elected official.
Hear me
I'll
out.
have you know.
Yeah.
What if they impeach him? The people overthrow.
What if we run against him in a fair election?
Well, that doesn't happen until next month.
Due process.
You guys have the
We have 2 hours.
You guys have that book with all the rules and history. You might be able to find some kind of clause.
Oh my god.
That's what I was thinking too.
How to get him unelected?
God. Okay.
Impeach him?
Can we take a look one more time?
Like, you do that.
I'm a guidance
You'd have
myself.
to cast the spell again.
Oh, that's true. All right.
True.
All right. Well, I'll do that. I'll cast the spell again.
Can you rules lawyer this fucking?
I swear to God. All right.
I want to go chat.
And I'm gonna
I want to
guidance
try to go
myself.
chat with the leader.
I'm gonna guidance myself. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
You can go talk to him.
Intelligence check. I swear to God.
I'll say it's been like about
Whoops.
like 10, 15 minutes of you guys like discussing and trying to figure out.
So,
and
like,
praying.
10:35?
Yeah, it's like 10:35, 10:40.
What
The
you got,
fire
Matt?
is still not out, but everyone has calmed down, and it sounds like the fire's like almost out.
Yeah. What you got, Matt?
I got a 10.
Okay.
God damn.
So you were specifically looking for rules.
Did you guidance
did.
yourself? Oh,
So-
boy.
I rolled a 6 like 4 times.
Someone else is welcome to try to find anything. He finds the
I
section.
literally can't.
He finds the section about like the rules and like clauses and stuff, but you get so confused because like Infernal
Yeah.
is such a complicated
Yeah.
language. And even though you know what it's saying, like it's in lawyer language, so
Yeah.
you're not really sure what the fuck it's saying, despite the
I
fact
would
you know what
like-
it's
if
saying.
only.
I would like to read it, but I did say that I'm going to talk to the guy,
Yeah.
and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
going
he
to
can
talk
read
to the
it,
leader.
yeah.
God.
You might be able to read it after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he already found the section. I'll take a look when I get
All
back.
right. You approach the group that the leader is talking to has calmed down, and it sounds
They've
like they're
calmed
just
down?
kind of It sounds like now they're just kind of trying to figure out how to reorganize and
Yeah.
like
So,
continue.
hey, leader guy. I don't actually know your name. I'm new here. Sorry if that was rude the way I said that. I just don't know what to call you.
Hello. Oh, sorry. This thing's still on. Click. Hello. How's it going?
Really?
What can I do for
course.
you, new recruit? I'm sorry about the hustle and bustle. Sam will be found and skinned alive appropriately.
Oh, that sucks. Sam seemed like a nice guy.
Well,
Well,
he set a fire, so
fair. I just wanted to ask you. I see the ceremony's running kind of late. What's gonna happen if it if we didn't do it?
That's never happened before. So
No,
don't
I
even worry
know
your pretty
that.
little head about it.
I just like
That would not happen.
I'm just new. I'm just trying to learn. Like, why do we do this?
What do you mean?
Like, what is the sacrifice like for? I'm just trying to learn. I'm trying to be the best.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. And he turns and he opens the scripture, and he reads. And we have sacrificed a innocent of the surrounding lands, hence on the 3/4 moon of every month, in honor of Udbalef. So does that answer your question?
Oh yeah. Thanks. What do you mean by innocent though? Because I think I know this girl. Like, what innocent and innocent how?
He looks at the book and he just like sits there and thinks for a minute. He's like, flips through the pages. Huh. Like, not guilty. And he closes the book very like he just solved the problem.
Oh.
Well, like, how do we know that she's innocent? She could be guilty of any. Those parameters just seem really loose. I just want to make sure that the ceremony goes exactly how it needs to, and I'm just, like, I know her, and I wanted
Save
to
for the fire, of course, I assume.
Yeah, like I know her, and I mean, she's definitely guilty of some things, and I want to make sure that we've got the right person.
Oh wait, you know her? Maybe.
Oh yeah, we fooled around one weekend a few moons back.
I remember those days. I can tell you're a young man under there. Remember the golden rule. Don't stick your dick in crazy.
Man,
This guy's telling you to
Oh
fuck
my
him, but
God.
don't fuck him.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of innocent, because we could have the wrong person. I mean, we might not, but
We have some time before the ceremony may resume. Perhaps I have some additional documents that we may be able to find this answer and set you at ease in my office if you'd just like to come join me.
yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Oh, absolutely. Let's go. And,
Okay.
And he like says some basic stuff. You this, and you organize that, and you find those fucking keys. And then he walks and guides you to his office.
I like how he sounds like one of the aliens from Space Jam.
Do we see Jomathan?
You don't, because you were reading.
Oh, that's fair.
Could I maybe have seen?
Oh yeah,
With my eyes.
yeah. Like it's on the stage. Like
Yeah.
probably a
Hey, Jomathan's going into that back room with the guy, the masked gentleman, the grandfather.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
This Jomathan guy he
Grandmaster.
doesn't fucking miss.
That's the one. Jomathan's going into that room with his granddad.
So
I'm gonna cast message if I can reach Jomathan.
no, this is all while you're doing that research.
Okay. Well, I mean, he just
All
told me. Would I be able to do that, or?
No, he wouldn't tell you that till you're done with your research. Because this. Oh well.
Yeah.
No, I guess it would
I mean,
happen
if
while you were
something
doing
as
research.
significant
Never
as that.
mind. The timeline is broken.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, I'm reading.
Okay.
I'm trying to read through, but he's like talking to them, and then like I'm trying to like
So then,
concentrate.
yes,
and
you
that
can. You can
explains
send him a
why I didn't read very well, I guess.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast a message, and
I did not expect this to take so long.
yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry,
you're fine.
guys.
Okay.
So, Jomathan, I see that you're going into the office of the Grandmaster. Cough twice if you're about to get murdered.
Telepathically.
Well, no, I whisper back.
Yeah,
and
he
can
whispers
hear it.
back. Yeah,
Or she can hear it.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. It is a verbal. I have to speak to talk to him. So yeah.
I don't cough twice.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep talking to you, and cough twice if you
Is
die.
it still loud in this room or no?
No. His office is like actually as soon as he shuts.
I
the
meant
door,
while we were walking. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, no. In the room, it's semi-loud, but not very. Like,
But like
it's calmed down
clamor,
significantly.
like just random clamor.
Okay, what's going on in this room?
Okay, it's just a very nice office room. There's like bookshelves with a lot of books. You see a half-completed puzzle on a side table. It's a unicorn. It's half done. He hasn't done the perimeter, which is weird. Like he's literally done half of it, which is a really strange approach to puzzles. But other than that, like it's just like a normal office with like a chair and everything. Nothing particularly evil. There is a skull fountain with some kind of red liquid coming out of it, but other than that, it's pretty normal, standard. Oh, there's one of those little Newton ball things on his desk,
Okay.
Nice.
but it's tiny little skulls.
Oh my god.
They have an aesthetic.
You said you got some documents we can take a look at?
Yes, my boy. Indeed I do. And he starts like turning around, and there's this tiny little there's this glass thing with books in it behind him, and he unlocks it with this little key he pulls out, and he grabs 2 documents. Innocent. He gives you a stack of like 3 books, and like he has a stack of 3 books, and he says, "The answer will probably be somewhere in here." And then before he starts reading, he goes, "Would you mind if I take off my mask? It's quite hard to read behind these rubies."
Sure. That's fine with me.
Absolutely. Just remember, keep it secret, keep it safe to your grave.
Of course.
And feel free to take your own mask off. I have a very open mask policy in my office.
Yeah, sure. And I'll take mine off too. I don't care.
All right. He takes his mask off, and you see a very large beard on a very small head for someone this tall.
I swear to God.
Like, it seems really strange that, like, his head is, like, kid-sized. But other than that, he's got, like, reading glasses on, and he just picks up a book and starts reading.
All right.
Are you going to look through the forbidden notes or whatever?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So roll with advantage to figure out what innocent means.
Oh, man. Oof. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Oh, my God. No. Just gets even more convoluted. Honestly, I think that works better. I honestly think that works better. Oh my God.
He also rolled an 8 and a 5.
Yes.
You guys look through all these books. So you literally spend that whole time just like looking through books. You guys come out you guys are interrupted by a knock at the door before you guys find anything.
Okay.
And he gets up. I'm sorry. I think we're out of time. Perhaps we can discuss this after the ceremony.
Oh wait.
I'll see you out there.
I found something.
Oh, really? And he looks very excitedly at the book.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if I'm reading this correctly, I think it's trying to say that innocent means virgin, and like, no, I totally banged her like last month.
Oh, really? May I see the book? This is fascinating.
Mm-hmm. And I let him see the book. Yeah, so it's right there. It's right down.
That's a very interesting interpretation of infernal. I know it's old infernal, but
well, do you actually speak infernal? I mean, I don't mean to be rude. We just met, but earlier, I speak fluent infernal, and I could pretty much tell you were just saying chicken nuggets a bunch of times. I'm not sure if you knew that, but
I was just speaking the language of Ood Maguk.
Ood Maguk?
What'd you say?
Who's
What'd you
Ood
hear?
Maguk?
I'm sorry. No, I said, and he looks at his hands. What did you say? Oh, I see where you're saying, I see it now.
Little bastard.
Let's see here. It's interesting. I don't know if that whole virgin thing checks out.
It says it right there in infernal. If you can read infernal, you'd be able to see that it says that.
Yeah, I can. Don't question my knowledge, sir.
I'm not questioning your knowledge. I'm just telling you it says it right there.
I'm feeling a little questioned. This feels like a hostile office environment, if I'm being honest. And I am the boss and should not have to put up with this kind of
behavior. You are the
behavior.
boss. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to question you. It's only I'm unsure why you're pretending that it doesn't say that right there.
I am not pretending. I'm merely saying there are multiple interpretations, I think.
But it straight up says the sacrifice must be an innocent virgin. It says it right there in infernal. This dude doesn't speak Infernal. I got that confirmed. He doesn't speak Infernal.
Doesn't. So I want you to roll a... Oh, what is it? There's a thing for this. No, there's a thing to read people. Insight.
Yeah.
Roll insight.
Ooh, that's better. 17.
He is fucking sweating right now.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking full panicking. Like, just saying, like, the more you're like, he's like sweating and like, he's starting to like dart around and look at the, like.
Listen, man, what's going on? I'm confused.
This is very interesting. I'll have to pray to. Didn't the door just knock? Somebody knocked on the door.
I don't think so.
Let's discuss this maybe after this ceremony. And we can kind of circle back to this if you want.
No, I think
he's like trying to get up and like shake.
I kind of like stand in his way. I'm like what's happening? Why are you being so shady? I'm trying to be a good cult member. I'm trying to make sure that the sacrifice goes off without a hitch. I'm just confused.
Me, it's just shady. I'm not acting. You're acting shady, newcomer. What was your name? I want you to roll.
Yeah.
I would say actually you're rolling intimidation at this point.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I would say I'm rolling a little bit.
He's afraid.
In the nicest
Can
way.
I have can I have advantage because I definitely have the upper hand here?
No, you do. You absolutely do.
Oh well, that's a 19 plus.
Hey, you never know.
2.
Roll it again.
A 19 and an 18.
Hey.
All right. So as he's like trying to shake your hand and like kind of sweating and like I think it's fine, and like he kind of slips a little bit and he goes to catch himself but he trips backward on his chair and he falls to the ground and his mask comes back off that he put on or that he was in the middle of putting on, and the cloak falls apart and you are eye to eye with 3 notes.
Yes, I love it so much.
I knew it.
I knew
Oh
it, dude.
my god! I don't know why. For some reason, didn't even cross my mind.
Pieced it together.
Yes.
I think Jomathan's legitimate reaction is to throw up. I think he sees that.
Oh my god!
Also the beard, also the little beard he had was fake and
my
falls
God.
off. And
What the fuck is happening right now?
The top one just looks at you and goes, I can explain.
Then explain.
Just let me explain. I'm going to explain. And the other 2 are just like quietly looking at him, just like just awkwardly like.
I open the door to the office and say, no. Your leader's a liar. Your leader's 2 gnomes.
3 gnomes.
Before you do that, like as you go to open the door, they run to the door. Like 2 of them run to the door and like kick and like acrobatics kick themselves into the door to shut it back as you're trying to open it. Everyone in that main room did hear the door slam really loudly. They didn't hear you. They heard you go.
By the way, me and
the door
Theodore
slammed.
entire time playing rock parchment shears.
But as soon as we heard that door slammed, I would probably look at you and be like,
I'm gonna cast message.
Yeah.
What's going on in there, Jomathan?
The leader's 3 gnomes.
running.
I literally hear that, and I look over at Theodore, and I'm like, yeah,
It's 3 gnomes, isn't it?
it's too long.
So they slam the door closed, and I just say to them, What are you doing? What is happening right now? I'm so confused.
And the middle gnome like waves his magical hand and make a Constitution save.
Oh shit!
It was almost a 16. That's 8.
Okay, that fails. you are unable to move.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I think
You can speak, you just can't move. So he's like, you just need to calm down. I do want to be clear, the other two gnomes are not speaking. It's just the top gnome who's speaking. But one of the silent ones was the one that cast the spell.
Did they cast hold person, I assume?
Yeah, that would be a fair assumption, yes.
Just making sure it's
and-
not something I have a resistance to.
No, it's
I
hold
resist
person, yeah.
charms and being put to sleep.
No, it's hold person.
Yep.
So he goes, we may have gotten a little over our heads at some point. But if you tell all of those murderous people that we've been lying all this time, they will murder us. And we would prefer to not be murdered. We're here on humanitarian basis to save everyone, and the plan is going. So please do not rat us out. Thank you. And he stands very confidently, like that definitely convinced you. Like he's just standing arms on his side, very
Yeah.
confident and proud of himself.
I am going to... So if a spell is verbal, can I still cast it if I can speak?
Yes. But if it's somatic, you can't, because you can't.
It's just verbal.
Yep.
I am going to... this gnome who's been speaking to me needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oof, that is definitely going to fail.
Ooh.
Then that gnome is suddenly blind.
Oh god.
Would you say that would break his concentration holding me?
Wait,
hold person.
did you cast it on the person who was speaking? Because the person who
Was he not the one that casted
no,
it?
the silent one.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay. Well, I would have cast it on the person who casted the spell on me. I'm trying to break their concentration.
Okay. Then he will roll to see if he can maintain concentration. Okay, that's definitely gonna fail. So he's gonna go. I'm blind.
Oh my god, is the voice even higher?
Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry. No, he's the silent one. So he would just go. And he's motioning towards his eyes, and the other two are freaking out.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try to fling the door open again.
The third one is actually at the door. He's blocking the door.
I feel like I could probably overpower this gnome.
It's a gnome, so most likely, yes.
I'm gonna try to overpower this gnome.
Okay.
These gnomes
While this
all
is
sound
happening,
like
I would
whitey
assume-
from Crazy
All right.
I would assume Zildy and Theodore are probably walking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
what-
gotta
what are
be.
you
Yeah,
guys
we're
doing?
probably walking
Yeah.
towards the door, and I hope we're close
Okay.
by this point.
Yeah, no, I'll say you
That's
guys
a
are
technical goal.
at the door about to open the door.
Okay.
You, Tyler, go ahead and give me a strength check to grapple.
Not my strong
Jomathan.
suit. That's cocked. 13.
Okay, he rolled a 17.
Yikes!
So this
strong gnome.
This was the bottom gnome, and he's a gnome, but
Yeah,
he's a
fair.
buff little
wow.
boy. Because he's been holding two gnomes for who knows how long. He can
Thank you,
literally
Matt.
hold twice his weight.
Yep.
Damn.
So anyway, he you go and you start wrestling this gnome, and Theodore and Zeddy, you open the door, and what is you see Jomathan in a headlock, punching at this tiny little gnome with one gnome behind him holding his eyes going,
Oh my god.
and another gnome sitting just panicking, I don't know what to do. And you
I
guys
think
open the door
Theodore
to this.
Theodore slowly closes the door again, and then looks at And he looks at Linda,
Zildy.
and he's like, "Hey, Zildy, yeah, my bad." He's like, he's just like a sharp exhale of breath. He just,
All right.
and then he opens the door again.
Get everybody. The leader was 3 gnomes. Everybody needs to know this has all been a lie. It's a sham.
Yep.
How long does that blind effect last?
Let me check. Duration a minute.
Okay.
Amongst the ruckus, I would like to grab the mask.
So I have a very important question.
Ooh,
you
yeah.
guys came in. Did you shut the door behind you, or did you leave it open?
Yeah, no, I'm shut. Like when we went in,
shut the
we
door,
would shut
yeah.
the door behind us.
Okay.
I want to go for the mask.
I'm
Okay.
I'm literally gonna shut the door. And if
the 3 gnomes, like as soon as you 2 walk in, the strong gnome just like lets Jomathan go. And
Jomathan?
It's just like Jomathan, sorry. And it's just like he just like his shoulders go slump. And he just goes to the door and pulls out a key and locks the door and snaps the key. Like in the door.
Instead of going for the mask, then I think Theodore would, upon seeing this swift motion, would just look at him and smirk, take his mask off, and flick the fucking briefcase, and a warhammer folds out
yes.
of the shape of the briefcase poofs up, and it looks visibly heavier, and it slams to the ground, and he just kind of smirks at the guy. What are we doing, friend?
And the guy the tiny gnome just like puts his hands up and just like backs up at the door, throws the little half of the key, and just shakes his head, like hands up, shakes his head. And the blind one is still panicking, but he's just kind of sat down, just quietly whimpering. And the speaking gnome goes, "Everyone, just calm down. We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get deaded. Nobody needs to dial. Well, except one person needs to dial, but
Where is the talking gnome in relation to Theodore?
just in the middle of the room."
I'm swinging. That.
Okay. Make an attack.
I also kind of just want to kill him,
Yeah.
but I don't know how we get out of this.
We leave one alive to set the record straight. That's all we got to do.
I actually feel like we have a decent way of getting out of this.
Yeah.
But let's
Okay.
take care of this
after
first.
this number. Alrighty, and that is thank God, sick. That's 18 plus 4,
Oh my
22.
God.
Crazy
yes.
hits. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm doing it two-handed too at this little square in this little fuck's chest. That is gonna be 1d10. Then that's 1 plus 4, 5 damage as I fucking.
Okay. And he is so tiny, you golf ball this bastard. And he hits the back of his bookshelf and slumps to the ground, and he just goes. And like the other gnome like still has his hands up, and he goes, okay, I deserve that. And he's got his hands up, and like he's got a little blood coming out from his little tiny body. He's like, please.
Here's what's going to happen, little man.
Yes, sir.
You're going to put the mask on. You're going to stack back up on your buddies, and you're going to go out there and you're going to tell them the new thing is naps. No more sacrificing.
I don't think we should. I don't think that we should send these guys back out there as they were, because then they'll just sick everybody on us.
Yeah.
Because he literally has control of all of these people.
Yeah. I have disguise self.
If we go out as their special new recruit bodyguards and they try some funny business,
I wouldn't try any funny business, sir. Please just don't murder me.
Listen, I've given this a lot of thought.
I can't. If
I said, hey, shut up.
I'm sorry. Yes,
Shut
sir.
up.
I want to hit him with the hammer again.
He's very hurt.
I hit him
and
with the hammer again.
He's very far away. You would have to like move up to him. Are you
Oh,
running
well,
up
then
to
I'll
him?
Can I throw my light hammer at him instead?
No, he's
Because
like,
I just rolled a
you
natural.
hit him to the back of the room, and
I
like
hear what you're saying. I need you to
He's, like,
understand that I just
behind-
rolled a natural 20 and I want this. I need this. I
my
crave
God.
this. I'm not joking. I just rolled this natural fucking 20. I need this. I'm just
Okay.
chucking the light hammer at his head.
Do it. Roll damage.
Oh god.
Fuck yeah, baby, baby. That is 7 doubled to 14.
Oh my god.
He is dead.
Oh shit.
So as he was like, no, please do. You throw the hammer and just like you hit him in the skull, and like his skull just he hits the back of the wall, and you hear a
Splats out.
Oh wow.
All right.
his brain
Okay.
splat out.
Listen. Okay. And Jomathan kind of like
And-
pinches the bridge of his nose a little.
And the one who is like holding his hands up by the door, as soon as he sees that, immediately turns around and starts like yanking at the door that he just locked.
Listen.
He broke the lock. He did it.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put on his mask,
Better.
and
Better
I'm
idea.
gonna go out there. I saw he's got a
Yes.
voice modifier. That's how he was able to not sound like gnomes. I'm gonna go out there, and I'm gonna impersonate this leader. No one needs to know.
All right,
I feel like that's our best move. I'll
a
get
sound
set
plan.
up. I'll put their the robe they were wearing on, and then the mask. You two take care of these other two gnomes. I don't really care what happens to them at this point.
As soon as the one gnome hears that, he starts tugging on the door even harder.
I've got 50 feet of rope that says that these gnomes could be tied butt to butt.
The thing is, if everyone else was to come in here and find these two gnomes, neither of them can speak, and they wouldn't believe them anyway. If they were like, no, we were the leader. The leader was actually 3 gnomes in a trench coat. Like,
That does sound
I think we're fine.
That does sound pretty ridiculous
Okay.
when you say it out loud.
So are we just trashing these gnomes?
Hey,
Or what's the...
kill him, tie him up. I don't care. And as Jomathan starts to walk over to the mask, he casts Chill Touch at the one who choked me out of spite.
Oh, I'll
That's
just
a
let you know.
nat 20.
my God.
I can't make it up.
Fuck yes.
Nat 20.
What do you want to do to this poor gnome?
Hurt him.
So what kind of damage is it?
Necrotic damage.
Necrotic.
Oh my
It's
god.
necrotic damage? So as he's tugging, you don't even have to roll for this. They're just fucking normal gnomes.
It's max
As he's-
damage, by the way.
What did you? So how much damage is that?
8 times 2.
Okay, yeah, no, that's more than enough.
Oh my
To
god.
justify it.
16.
So this really buff gnome is like tugging on the door, and he's tugging on the door, and as you guys look at him, like he starts to age, and like
Oh
as
my
he's
God.
tugging, his like limbs get more and more wrinkly and wrinkly, and then like his cheeks get hollow, and then he falls to the ground, and he's been mummified.
Oh my god.
Or actually no, he's still holding the door, but
He's
fully
mummified to the door.
To the door.
I want to get
So
in on this.
Jonathan just got, that's his first time casting that spell because we just got these powers for this mission. And Jonathan like is frozen in his tracks like, oh my god, that was fucked up.
Yeah, I kind of want to get in on this action though. So I'll cast Eldritch Blast at the third gnome.
You have advantage because he's
Oh
blind.
hell yeah! All right,
You're
Come
welcome.
on. I swear to God, I need to
on.
get this
Nat
nat
20.
20.
Come on.
Give us a third nat 20.
on.
All right,
He's just crying in the corner.
nat 20!
Hell
Yes! Oh my God! Yes!
Yes.
Oh my God!
Fuck these gnomes.
Yes, I cannot believe that
Actually,
happened.
Don't even roll damage.
No,
Tell me
I'm-
what part. Okay,
I
roll damage.
gotta roll because I swear to God, if I get max damage here, I'm gonna shit. I rolled an 8, so 16 damage.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
You hit this blind gnome with an Eldritch Blast to the chest, and the Eldritch Blast actually penetrates the gnome a little bit, and then the gnome fucking explodes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
god.
you just sent an air missile and it like popped. And there's now a little gnome gut confetti in the corner of this room.
As this happens, Zildy is just. I feel so much better.
And you guys are in this room now.
So
And I collect my hair.
yeah, I put the mask on and the robe, and I prepared
I'll tap you with a guy. I'll massage your shoulders with a guidance.
yeah. And I'm going to try to open the door, and I'll kind of knock on it, and I'll turn the thing on that's speaking out into the speakers out there and say, "Hello, I'm locked in my office. Somebody help me. We are locked. It's okay.
so
It's not danger. We're just locked in here."
Okay, so after a few minutes, or not after a few, well, after a few seconds, somebody comes back to the door and sorry. It's muffled because
Yeah.
he's speaking through the door.
Yes,
said,
yes.
We're trying to get you out. We're ready for the ceremony. What's wrong with the door?
Help. The door got jammed. We need just a little help getting it open.
Oh, okay, sir. No problem. Okay. Somebody find the crowbar.
And while they're finding the crowbar, I'm going to use thaumaturgy to push all the gnome that's under the desk.
Hear me out. I've already got a plan for the gnomes
you're
too.
good? Okay.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Okay, so if you guys just
By
wait,
the way,
like,
I took off my mask and stuff and set it with the gnomes.
okay.
They're dead bodies.
Okay. And so after a few minutes, you hear a crowbar, and they like break
Yeah.
the door open with the crowbar, and like 2 or 3 guys come into the room. It's like looks at you guys, goes, "What here?" And it turns out it wasn't a muffled door.
Oh my god.
God damn
That's
it.
just his voice.
Jesus Christ.
I say to him, "Thank you, friend. We were locked in here. Turns out the guy wearing the green mask, the new recruit, was actually 3 gnomes."
Are you kidding? That happened again?
Oh my
Jesus.
fucking God.
Yeah, again, I couldn't believe it either. And these 2 fine people helped me to defeat them and keep your leader alive. Your democratically elected leader is alive and fine.
I love that he's just the announcer from SpongeBob's preparing the Krabby Patty.
Yes.
I am going to step out onto the pedestal and say, "People, my loyal subjects, I have received a message from Udbelef. He has spoken to
Thaumaturgy
me.
to make his voice sound echoey.
He has spoken
Also
to me.
help with that. I'll double in.
All right.
We'll do jazz hands.
Apparently, all of
Just
this
wind and echoes.
killing and sacrificing displeases him. He's
Very
actually
bad. No.
the Lord of Sleepiness and some things like that."
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
Those snore and whistling sounds are echoing throughout
Yes.
as he says, "Sleepiness."
That's a 19.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So after a moment, everyone goes quiet. One person raises their hand.
Yes, you in the front.
Does that mean we can't drink beer anymore and we gotta nap all the time?
It means
musical
whatever it
chairs?
means to you. He wants us all to be happy. If that means drinking, that's great. All it doesn't mean is kidnapping passers-by and murdering them in cold blood.
Oh, we're not gonna do that anymore?
No, but you can get drunk or high and fuck and do whatever you'd like all the time.
Okay, so this doesn't affect Tuesday Craft Day.
Of course not. We love Tuesday Craft Day. Actually, Udbelef
actually
specifically said do more crafts.
Okay, but what are we gonna do on Wednesday Hunt Down the Innocent Day? That's gonna need to get replaced.
We'll replace it with musical chairs. And
the whole
all the
crowd
music
fucking
starts
erupts.
playing again.
Absolutely. Everything kicks off.
Hell yes.
Yeah! And the woman finally wakes up and she just sees a room full of masked people dancing in this fucking giant disco hall with you in your golden mask, and she just goes, "What the fuck is happening?"
I turn to my compatriots and I say, "Listen, This has been fun and all, but I think I've found my new calling. I am going to stay and lead these people. Should I be elected to a second term, Lord willing, this is who I was meant to be.
Yeah, whatever. All right, I'm ready to get out of here.
Didn't see, but also definitely saw this coming.
I'll go cast Mage Hand and try to get the lady down out from over the.
I'll stand under the catch.
No, just like they actually like people just untie her and they start crowd surfing her, despite the fact she really has no idea.
Oh,
what's going on.
Gotcha. Well, this has been fun. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yes, I couldn't agree more.
And as we fade out, instead of fading out from the characters, it actually fades and goes down into that bottomless tunnel. And after falling for you're not sure how long through this black eeriness, all of a sudden you're in a very nice room with a mattress and well-lit candles and everything, with food and everything, and new masks and a robe. And then you pan around and you can see through the semi-translucent wall of the safe the burned ashes, and then it fades away. The end.
Story Bazaar will return at some point in the future. Maybe Kyle will tell the story, maybe Matt, or maybe someone new. This isn't a teaser. I just haven't been programmed to know.